Hey everyone, it's time to do the quarter year crisis tag, which is a tag that pretty much everyone does to kind of do a little check-in at this quarter time of the year to see how we're doing. So I thought I would jump in and do it real quick today. Sorry about the sound of my voice. I got a bit of a cold going on, but life goes on. I saw this one over at MJ's channel, and she says that the original creator of this tag is Roshin's Reading. Check those ones out. I will link below. Okay, so the first question is, how many books have you read so far this year? And my answer to that is 16. That is 16 out of 60 books that I have pledged to read this year. So according to Goodreads, I am on track, but just barely. Have you already found a book you think might be a 2024 favorite? Yes, that would be Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt is the author, right? We read this one for book club in January, and pretty sure it's going to be on my favorites of the year list. This is an awesome, feel-good, heartwarming, very easily read book. I also really loved Simu Liu's biography, We Were Dreamers, which I've talked about in several other videos, and that one probably make my year-end list also. Do I have any one-star books or least favorite books of the year so far? No one-stars, which I don't give very often. Not very many 2 stars either, actually. But my least favorite books so far this year would have to be Book Lovers by Emily Henry and maybe Flippin' Skaters by Teresa Richards, which I just finished this past month. Both of them just left me wanting, like just missing something. I was really disappointed, especially by Book Lovers. I thought it would be a favorite, but I just didn't feel it. Just didn't feel it. Most read genres so far this year, well, I kind of am all over the place. There's not one that actually stands out. I've read a couple fantasy, a couple memoirs, a couple romances, a couple of literary fiction type books, a couple of YAs, a couple of self-help kind of books. So doing pretty good. My 16 books are pretty much all across the genres already. So I kind of like that about my list. I've said before, I kind of like everything, and I add everything to the stack. So there you go. A book that surprised me. I've mentioned before in a couple other videos that I was surprised how much I loved Killing Jesus by Bill O'Reilly. Thought that the historical take on that whole story was amazing. And also Fairy Tale by Stephen King. I guess we all kind of expect horror or kind of a lot of graphicness with Stephen King, at least I do. And I know he writes lots of genres, but I was surprised about how tame that book was. I mean, it had moments, but for the most part, it was sort of a happy, lovely book. I was surprised at that. A book that's come out in 2024 already that you want to read but haven't yet. I Think the Woman by Kristen Hanna. Didn't that one come out this year? And everybody's raving about it, so I really want to read it. I put it on the list for book club to vote, but I don't think they're going to do it. Spoiler for book club's list. So I'm going to have to add that to my own reading. I'm kind of hoping to get to it this year, so we'll see how that goes. A goal I made that I'm succeeding in. Well, I want to do a read along, so I already did that. I don't know if I'll do more. We'll see. I wanted to do more audiobooks, and I did that thanks to the road trips in February. Hopefully we'll do more. And I am on track for the 60 books that I set as my Goodreads goal. So we're doing pretty well on those ones. The goal that I made that I need to focus on, I said I wanted to do an author series, which I have not started yet. I think about it all the time, and I just don't know how to jump in and make that be cool. Still thinking about that one. And also, I want to do more live streams, and I've pretty much managed to do 1 per month this year, which is better than none, but I kind of feel like I need to do more, but they still scare me. So, and I don't know what people want. I don't know how to make live streams really interesting so that you will want to come and hang out. So still working on that one. New to me booktubers that I would recommend. So I went and looked at my list of booktubers I've subscribed to recently, and here are some of them. Graham Matthews, Obscure Book Adventures, The Mild Rumpus, Book Chat with Pat, The Library Mouse, Reading with Tatiana, Ben's Book Corner, and The Liminal Season were just some of the ones that I found on my list of people I have subscribed to most recently. There's probably more. Sorry if I miss people. Everyone is awesome. So check those people out. I will link down below. And that is my really quick, just trying to make it be real short today, because most of these things I've talked about kind of as we've gone along this year so far, but that's my quick look at where I am and my status so far this year. I don't feel like I'm in any kind of a freak out or a crisis. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm good. I'm happy. If I wouldn't get a cold every other month. Anyway, until next time, happy reading. Bye.